Okay, so we got some intel about Fortress's children. Got a letter from Kimbo telling them to change their route, which caused them to then be attacked. And I don't know, Anais is here, was captured by the bandits and then caught here. So obviously the bandits are looking for whoever has. What the hell are you? They're on fire people? Oh yeah, okay. Yeah, whoever has them obviously probably hired the bandits also to go and capture them. The Wolf Guardians probably did. As for Boosie, I mean, he just kind of disappeared, right? So we don't know where he went. His cart just kind of ran away into the forest. Is what she said. So he could be anywhere, right? You don't know where he is. So does this? I mean, it leads into the road, I think. Yeah, it's not. So this is like another exit that we don't get to use. Because I believe we went just down there. Right? Yeah. Anyway, back in the main camp. Flaming Rose. Who knows? Maybe Kimbold.
Blessed be the eternal fire.
Could be.
I remember you from Vizima.
It could technically be innocent. Maybe he just got some intel from somewhere else. Maybe that intel was bad. It's possible, that he wasn't the evil guy. He was just a messenger in this case. He was used. But he was used, obviously. Otherwise, this would not have happened. This is the Marian camp. So this is where people should be around. Should I not ask him first? Isn't he supposed to be honest? I know what happened to the royal children.
There's a traitor among the Temerians.
Careful, Witcher. You'd better have evidence if you plan to accuse someone of treason.
Boosie and Anais.
Yes?
I'll come back later. You know what? I'll continue my investigation for accusing anyone. If he runs away, then we know he is at fault. Hello, Kimbold. Oh.
I believe there's been a misunderstanding, my lord.
Oh?
Get out before I call my guards.
And what might I convey?
Nothing.
Baron, sir, you gave your word.
For the last time, out!
Are these the thugs you hired?
Tend to this matter.
So what'll happen to Temeria?
I take it you sit on the Council of Regents.
Not for much longer.
Why's that?
The council will become obsolete. Temeria is a country one rules with a crown on one's head, or not at all.
A lot of people are out to don that crown.
But few have the right. As Foltest's cousin, the throne should be mine.
Or the royal daughters, Anais Lavalette's.
Dark will be the day when we are ruled by bastards. The nobles have decided to share power.
You said it yourself, Baron. In a crown or not at all.
Temeria will be divided into provinces. A shameful end to the monarchy. A shameful end to the country.
Who was that?
Who was that thug I passed in the doorway?
He's of no concern to you.
Okay. He didn't look happy.
People like him sometimes do stupid things.
Did I ask for your opinion on the matter?
I know you ordered the convoy to change course.
The convoy carrying Anais and Boosie was ambushed. Why?
I'd like to know that myself.
I've seen your letter to Horst Lubbock, the one in which you ordered him to abandon the planned route.
Nonsense! I sent no such letter.
Okay, well I have it right here. The letter looked authentic.
The letter bears your seal and signature, Baron.
Where is it?
Right here.
I have it.
Show me.
Swear that you'll return it.
I need you to promise.
What?
That I'll get the letter back.
I tire of your tone, Witcher. Damn. So be it. I pledge to return the letter to you. I merely want to see this original with my own eyes. It is my seal, but the hand is forged, sloppily.
Okay, you gave it back. That's good.
Words come cheap, Baron. I'm finding it hard to believe you.
I care little for what you believe. We're dealing with a forgery. Whoever is behind this has crossed a Temerian noble, and will be duly punished. My scribe will test the letter and confirm what I claim.
I'll talk to him.
All right. I'll see what this scribe has to say.
Invisible
There are
ink shit.
objective means of examining the letter's authenticity. I promise to pay you well for learning the truth.
The truth does taste better when payment's involved.
Of course. See the scribe about the letter's authenticity, or go to Nadalis and charge Kimball with a crime. No. I already got the letters. There's invisible ink on the letters, right? That he sends. It's dipped in invisible ink or whatever. Isn't the scribe drunk as hell? I remember finding him being very drunk.
Water
Drunker than a
quenches
bard.
lime
Won't get
like
anything out of him.
beer
Maybe there's something about
quenches
testing letters in his notes.
Young alchemists, not all that falls out an ass is gold. Yet a cormorant old shit spells out his hole. Vapors to cleanse in water cold. So be bold,
That's a lemon.
be bold. Young alchemist, do as you order. Adacid to water.
According to the scribe's notes, if this is Kimbolt's letter, the paper it's written on was treated with an invisible dye. An activator should bring out the dye, turning the paper blue. Now for the activator's formula. Better try it on some drafts first.
Read the notes.
How did it go? Light, quench, shit, rinse. Thus you will the facts evince. To read the truth by lies deformed, guano into piss transform. How did it go?
Light.
Light, quench, shit, rinse. Thus you will the facts evince. To read the truth by lies deformed, guano into piss transform.
Light, quench, shit, rinse. Test a
I
drop.
need to make the substance that will bring out the dye and apply it to the letter.
Light. First is light. Add commandant guano, gently warm the flask and add vitriol oil. Heat the flask, capture the vapors and douse them with water. Something is light, so maybe it's this, capture the vapors and douse them with water.
Wait for it to dissolve.
That's light,
How did it go?
quench. Okay, so we quenched it.
How did it go?
Shit and rinse. Commandant guano.
Everything's better with a dash of bird guano.
And then rinse. Add water.
A bit of water. How did it go? Light, quench, shit, rinse. Thus you will the facts evince. To read the truth by lies deformed, guano into piss transform.
Cannot just use it now? Gently warm the flask and add vitriol oil.
Gotta be careful with this.
I think I've
Damn,
done this wrong.
destroyed that letter. I need to be more careful.
You just set on fire, dude.
I need to make the substance that will bring out the dye and apply it to the letter. How did it go?
Light,
Light,
quench.
quench, shit, rinse. Thus you will the facts evince. To read the truth by lies deformed, guano into piss transform.
Guano into piss. Gently warm the flask and add vitriol
Gotta
oil.
be careful with this.
Then heat the flask, capture the
Wait
vapors,
for it to dissolve.
douse them in water. And then add guano.
Everything's better with a dash of bird guano. How did it go?
And then rinse.
A bit of water. Damn, destroyed
Oh,
that
that's
letter.
not-
I need to be more careful.
You know, I'm gonna run out of drafts.
I need to make the substance that will bring out the dye and apply it to the letter. How did it go? Light, quench, shit, rinse. Thus you will the facts evince. To read the truth by lies deformed, guano into piss transform.
I don't know what is the starting substance. Because heat the flask, capture the vapors, and douse them with water. That seems like rinse as well.
How did it go? Light, quench, shit.
Light, quench. Maybe
Gotta
light,
be careful with this.
then quench. This is rinse. What could be quench? Maybe we add
A
burnt
little
lime.
burnt lime.
It's clapping. Guano.
Everything's better with a dash of bird guano.
And capture.
Wait for it to dissolve. Damn. Destroyed that letter. I need to be more careful.
Just give me a second. What are these notes? Ancient manuscript. Why do we have the rights thing here? Notes for scribe. The pages have been soaked in a substance that will turn blue when treated with the activator. The activator's composition must be kept secret, but I offer it here in encrypted form as a reminder. Light quench, shit rinse, thus you will the facts evince. To read the truth by lies deformed, guano into piss transform. Shit into piss? Light quench, shit rinse.
Young alchemists! No.
I need to make the substance that will bring out the dye and apply it to the letter.
What could be light? Heated copper, that's light. Yeah, heated
Heated
copper.
copper.
Okay. Light,
How did it go?
quench. Maybe add water. Now water is probably rinse. Heat the flask, capture the vapors and douse them with water. That's... This is quench, which is quench.
How did it go?
Light,
Light,
quench, shit rinse. So quench, what could be quench? Quench could be adding water.
a
Quench.
bit of water.
And shit is guano.
Everything's better with a dash of bird guano.
And then rinse.
Wait for it to dissolve. Damn.
Nope.
Destroyed that letter. I need to be more careful.
Let's try
I
another
need
one.
to make
Heated copper, that's light.
heated copper.
Then
How did it?
quench. Quench it with what? Heated copper is already done, so we can add water to quench it. That's obviously wrong. Capture the vapors and douse them with water. This could
Wait
be
for it
quench.
to dissolve.
Quench. Shit.
Everything's better with a dash of bird guano.
And then rinse. We just add water.
A bit of water. Damn. Destroyed that letter. I need to be more careful.
I don't know how many more drafts. I don't have any more drafts. Shit. Can I get more? Nope. I'm done with drafts. I might have to look it up.
Calling me sauced? Nah.
You know what? I'm gonna
I'm
look it up.
clear of mind, like a cormorant.
Hidden ink. Invisible ink feature. There it is.
Cormorants!
Transcribe.
A string of cormorants!
Associated quest is release as vipers. What the hell is this?
Young alchemists!
What?
Not
Burnt
all
lime,
that
water,
falls
guano,
out an
and
ass is
tea.
gold.
What?
Yet a cormorant old shit spells out his hole. Vapors to cleanse in water cold. So be bold, be bold!
Lime, water, guano, and then meat. That's trash. Why always lime?
I need to make the substance that will bring out the dye and apply it to the letter.
So it is burnt
A
lime.
little burnt lime.
Then what the hell was it? Oh god. Freaking invisible ink. 1 second. Release in vipers. Water, commandant, guano. We add
A
water.
bit of water.
Then guano.
Everything's better with a dash of bird guano.
And then... Get out of here. Add heat and capture the vapors.
Wait for it to dissolve.
Got it?
Smells like piss, but it worked. The sheet's orange, not blue. The letter's fake. Kimbold had nothing to do with this.
Alright.
Water quenches
Kimbold was a
lime
forged letter.
like beer quenches thirst.
Alright, thank God. Geralt experience. Baron Kimbold claimed that it was a forgery and he could prove it. All his official correspondence was written on paper, saturated with a substance that would turn the page blue when treated with an activator. The Witcher could thus have the letter to the convoy commander examined alchemically, though as it turned out, he would need to complete the procedure himself. Geralt's experience concocting potions, oils, and bombs proved useful, as he easily created, not really, the activating substance. The page turned orange, not blue. Not written on Kimbold's paper, the letter was clearly a forgery. The Witcher decided to revisit the Baron, try and establish who might have tried to claim him. Alright.
You have... Oh,
Sitting alone here. Alright, man. So it wasn't you who wrote the letter. The letter was forged.
You were right, Baron. The letter's forged.
of course I was right. I would never seek to hurt Boosie. Bastard or not, he is still a child. Your payment, Witcher. I want you to look into another matter.
Oh? What would that be?
What would it involve?
Count Linus Maravel. You've heard the name?
I met him.
Young, capable, handsome.
Yes. Yes, all that and more. And he's ambitious to a fault. Right after the Temerian delegation arrived in Lochween, his people began visiting the Nilfgaardian camp regularly.
Are you suggesting Maravel's a traitor?
We are all entitled to communicate with the ambassador without chagrin and openly, as court and diplomatic protocols allow. Yet the Count's multiple messengers, the letters traveling to and fro, it reminds me more of a complicated courtship.
You're curious to know the content of those letters.
I want you to learn the Count's plans. The man would sell his mother to please the Emperor. Find out what Maravel's messenger is carrying. If treason is involved, you must alert John Natalis. You will be generously rewarded, I assure you.
Why me?
You need a Witcher to do this?
Do not underestimate Count Maravel. He does not employ common scoundrels, and I don't intend to either. Hieronymus Lash. Sound familiar?
Nope.
A pretentious, invented name. Belongs to a bard or a mummer, I'd say. But you wouldn't need my help with either of those, so I'll venture a guess. Maravel entrusts his correspondence to a mage.
I knew you were suited to this task. The magic barrier placed over the city mutes all forms of high magic, preventing Lash from contacting Shillard remotely. He nevertheless remains dangerous. During the times of the previous conclave, I believe he was caught practicing black magic.
Okay,
He faced
so a bad
execution,
guy.
but that louse Maravel saved him.
Alright, and where do I find the message?
How do I locate this messenger?
Look for my man Aldrich by the fountain here in the camp. He'll point the mage out to you.
Alright, I'll do it.
All right, I'll look into it.
Oh,
My lord, we know where they are. What are your orders?
find out what happened to Boosie and Ice. Then talk
Bloody
to
wonderful
Natalis.
day. Assemble your men and resolve this once and for all.
What exactly is being resolved?
Gather your gear. We're off to hunt. If it were up to me, I'd stick the dogs on you.
Where are you going? The messenger. You may recall the Geralt managed to prove that the letter ordering Boosie's convoy to change course had been forged. Needless to say, Baron Kimbold was immensely pleased, for he was no longer suspected of being responsible for the disappearance of Foltest's bastard. The Baron, a sly fox where politics was concerned, counter-attacked immediately, providing our hero with a new lead. The Witcher was to intercept Count Marvel's messenger and strip him of whatever scrolls he was carrying. As Kimbold told it, any letter would prove that its author was a Nilfgaardian's collaborator, and thus a traitor to Temeria, and this traitor could very well have orchestrated Boosie's disappearance. Thus encouraged, Geralt directed his steps towards the fountain in Lochmuin's central square, where he was to meet Aldrich, one of Baron Kimbold's spies. decent vipers. After talking to Kimbold, Geralt knew that he would need to investigate the Temerian nobles if he wanted to learn what had truly happened to Busi and Anais. The powerful Baron Kimbold and the diplomatic yet enigmatic Count Marabel seemed key to solving the mystery. Thus, the Witcher continued to delve in the hope of finding evidence he could present to John Natalis. You know, it could be just Natalis doing it.
Hush!
Nah.
It is quite possible that. Oh, hello.
Master Witcher!
What do you want?
My lord, the Right Honourable Count Maravel requests the pleasure of your company. He says it's urgent.
Seems like everything is these days. Tell the Count I'll think about it.
Talk to Count Maravel. Pacta sunt servana. What is that? I pressed H, didn't I? Oh my god. What does H do? It's just gone. I don't see anything now. Oh my god, I hate it when I buy. What is H? H does some shit, I'm sure. I don't know. H is just break the game. Is that what H? The button H? Oh. Okay, press H again, it worked. Alright, proud to press J. Pacta sunt servana. As our hero was delving into the mystery of the master's disappearance, he received a message from a man who could very well shed some light on the case. Count Maravel, a nobleman almost as influential as Baron Kimbold, had dispatched a messenger to invite Geralt for a chat. As members of the Council of Regents, both Kimbold and Maravel had been equally responsible for Busi after Anais and Busi and Anais after Foltest's death. Thus, talking to the Count could prove worthwhile. Alright. Before I do this work then.
It's you!
Guys, keep training. I'll go talk to Count Maravel. Hello, Maravel. Wanted to see me?
What's so urgent, Count?
Etiquette is not your enemy, Witcher. It would not hurt you to embrace it at times. In any case, I could not help noticing you circulating in and out of Baron Kimbold's quarters. Yet I wonder if you are fully aware of the kind of man you serve.
What do you mean?
He cuts a fine figure, doesn't he? The heavy cloak, the silver mane, the booming voice. Yet our worthy Baron is hardly the saint he makes himself out to be.
A lot of that going around recently.
I am in possession of certain information that might interest you.
And you want to share it because...
We come from different worlds, Witcher. On the surface, we are as unlike as wraiths and wyverns. Yet, no matter our preferences, culinary, political, erotic, ultimately we both are interested in and tirelessly seek one and the same thing: the truth.
He talks pretty well, right? Hard not to agree.
Only a fool would disagree. Tell me what you know.
I saw through you immediately, Witcher. I'm content I was not mistaken. You are not the sole person to have repeatedly visited our kind-hearted Baron recently.
Doesn't seem strange to me, given the time and the place.
He has also had some more troublesome callers, blackmailers to be specific. Now, I'm not handing down any verdicts. Perhaps the Baron has some personal problems, in which case I would very much like to help him.
Get to the point, Count.
My people have learned where these blackmailers are encamped. I assume Baron Kimbold has not been sitting on his hands and has also dispatched his huntsman to find them. A horrible man.
I know who you mean. Ran into him in Kimbold's quarters.
Then you must also know that if you do not make haste, nothing will be left of our blackmailers, save some rotting corpses. I shall show you where they have their camp, and I merely ask that you learn what is at issue. Naturally, you can count on my gratitude, though we both know that is not the greatest reward.
I can't promise you anything, Count, but I'll think about it. Farewell.
Alright, talk to Kimbold's blackmailer before the Baron's huntsman dispose of them. The chat with Count Maravel took quite some time. Geralt now had to rush to find Kimbold's blackmailers, reach them before the Baron's huntsman did, for Geralt merely wished to speak with them, whereas the huntsmen were out to silence them.
What brings... Why do you...
Alright,
farewell. Alright. that is that is something because he did send his thug or well, he had a thug come into his room, into his place, and asking for something. Now,
You
where are
have
these
it
people
coming.
encamped? Oh. Well, I gotta do this first.
It's you!
It makes sense to match as well, considering his huntsmen are already out to fight them, to catch them. When I saw them leave.
So many crowned heads in one place. You must be pleased.
Talking to me? Calling me a murderer? Can I just talk to you?
Can we go?
Not yet, no.
Not just yet.
You wanna go to the sewers? I mean, I suppose there was a door into the sewers. Yeah, I haven't explored that yet, have I? Interesting.
Renounce magic, I tell you! Shatter your towers and crystal balls! Break your wands and burn your hats! Turn away the black cat! And the bat, the owl, and the rat!
Okay, what will happen then?
Likewise, the frog.
Okay, any other animals you got? No? Alright. Kill all your animals. No pets. What about crows? Aren't crows very bitchy? Oh, well apparently the thugs are still here. Hello, leader of the mercenaries?
What do you want?
I saw you talking to Kimbold.
I'm free to go where I please and talk to whoever I please.
Couldn't agree more. Now you're here and you'll talk to me. I'm interested in the Baron.
I've naught to say to you.
Not good, because I need to know everything you know about him.
Baron Kimbolt sends his regards.
Oh, just what we needed.
Leave us, Witcher.
Since when does a Witcher take orders from a huntsman?
Since that Witcher stopped hunting monsters and started poking his nose into others' affairs.
Sometimes the stench is so strong you can't help but catch a whiff.
Aye, well spoken. You've some common stinking thugs here, and I'm to teach them some humility.
A ponce like you? Pucker up and kiss my arse, you fucking tulip.
You let me get out of your way, leave them alone. If I play both sides, leave them alone.
These folk have nothing to say to you, understand?
I'll be the judge of that.
Lend us a hand, Witcher. You'll not regret it.
I'll need to know everything about Kimbold.
God, this is shit! Enough of your jabbering! Kill them all!
Never seen anything like that in my life.
The leader kinda died.
Thanks, Witcher. We'd be corpses if not for you.
Yeah, seems likely. Now don't make me regret helping you.
You're welcome to all we know about Kimbolt.
I'm all ears.
We came here to collect our fee, me and me brothers, for a favour we did the Baron.
What did you do for him?
Spent 4 days in a forest, sitting on our asses.
Baron Kimbold wanted to pay you for that.
Course not. We was to destroy some wagons in a caravan that was to pass through Millville. Problem is, caravan never came round.
I can see why you're having trouble collecting.
Kimbolt had shite information. How is that our fault? That bugger lost us a right lot of time. And you know what they say, time is coin.
What exactly were your orders?
We was to watch the high road for a caravan carrying nobles. 2 coloured wagons and a small escort. The wagons, they was ours. All inside was to perish.
Any idea who was supposed to be in the wagons?
2 high-born young'uns and their nannies. That's all the Baron told us.
Willing to tell Natalis all this?
I'm to fess up. They draw and quarter me.
You didn't do anything. Took a job, that's it. They can't prove you actually wanted to complete it. If you refuse, Kimbold wins. He'll squirm his way out of this, but it won't end there. The Baron's got gold enough to hunt you till he hunts you down.
Not likely. I'll see them tear stripes off his back with hot pincers. Alright, I'll talk to Natalis.
Alright. Protect the blackmailers. Find out what happened. Convoy. What the hell did I get? Convoy description and map. Document incriminating Baron Kimbold. The document consists of a map upon which the route to be taken by the convoy carrying fortress children has been marked. Attached to it is a detailed description of the convoy, including the strength and nature of the escorting forces, their colors, armaments, routines, and habits. A tavern seemingly ideal for an ambush has been marked on the map. Alongside the mark, someone has described the place as if they were there less than a fortnight ago. The text appears to have been penned hastily, but in high style and on luxury paper. It is also sprinkled with hunting jargon. Oh, bullshit.
True.
Any sword. Sorry, one of your friends died. Yeah, I saw this camp before. I was like, surely there's something going on here, but guess I didn't really know. After talking to Kimbold, Geralt knew that he would need to investigate Temerian. Okay. That's fine. Better late than never, they say, though he was later than he wanted to be. Geralt found the blackmailers mere moments before the huntsmen arrived. The Witcher's presence only heightened the tension, and a regular battle ensued. I feel obligated to explain how the blackmailers earned their unfortunate moniker. While talking to them over the huntsman's still warm corpse, Geralt learned that Kimbold had hired these men to attack the convoy and kill all the passengers traveling in one of its wagons. They even gave the Witcher evidence of the deal they made with the Baron, a map drawn personally by Kimbold showing the route the convoy would take and notes on the forces that would be escorting it. The convoy changed course and the blackmailers never had an opportunity to attack, yet they felt the Baron owed them something. In any case, Kimbold's intentions were plain for all to see. Convincing documents in hand, Geralt went to see John Natalis to present his charges and the evidence to support them. Alright, so obviously he's bad. Maybe they're both bad though. Maybe they both wanted to kill the children, but his plan failed and the other guy's plan succeeded. So I would like to find out what messages he's carrying to Nilfgaard as well. Because if they are both guilty, kill them both.
Constable John Natalis.
Interrex John Natalis. He is regent.
Hard to believe. He's a general, not a politician.
I don't find it at all surprising. Factions
Just very slowly walk over. Why are there tears on this pant as well? Like these trousers they make, this always get torn. Like it is a much better pair of trousers, don't get me wrong. Look at this, also armor plating and all, but still. Look at the back, they still got a tear with like stitches on it. Why? Can someone come around clearing out bodies? You know, big cart, stuff all these bodies in and burn them or something. I guess when they repair everything, they'll do that. You are carrying too much weight. Yeah, don't I know it. Gonna make this guy very happy though. Alright, I got swords. Let me check my my own swords first. 55. So if any steel sword does 55 and silver 45. So like 55. Oh. No, that's mine. Okay, this is 40 to 44. 44 to 48. It's almost not as good as Adantate's. 8 to 12, yeah, that's nothing. And Karmi, I mean, I wish it were better, but it isn't. They're all getting sold, alright. Better give me a good deal of these swords. They are very good. Guardian leather trousers, yours. 224, come on now. Surely this is a mistake. Alright. There you go, you don't want any of this stuff. Intriga teeth, come on, you don't care about this. Embryos, why do you care about embryos? You don't, right? Well, let's take them off of you. And like, don't need so much iron and silver and shit. There you go, it's all yours.
Gotta pay for looking too.
No, actually, I don't have to pay for looking. Anyway, so Kimbold convicted. Could even go and do the test again. I'm not gonna talk to you right now. I'm gonna withhold this information. Kill your huntsman, by the way.
It's you!
Young alchemist,
Can I
do as
use
you
this
order.
again?
I dash it to water.
The messenger. Ah, Aldrich.
Aldrich. Baron Kimbold said you'd point Hieronymus Lash out to me.
Perfect timing. Come with me.
Let's go. Follow Aldrich. Aldrich led Geralt to the place where he could intercept Marvel's messenger. Either that or he's going to kill me somewhere, or try to. I'm sure that also implicates it, so it's fine. Do as you wish. You can hold shift and walk slowly. Allows us to follow.
Trickster.
Talk to Aldrich. As they waited, they chatted to kill time.
Where's Lash?
Patience, mate. They should be here any minute.
Oh, that's it.
I've done my
Marvel's
bit.
message on the
Up
scrolls
to you
was
now.
carrying. Alright.
We've got a tail. Stop him.
Stop there, White One.
What if I don't?
Then I'll fucking help you.
I'd like to see you try.
Consider it done.
Temeria!
What the hell is this? Well, I killed them both. But what do you want? Okay, I'm supposed to go here.
That's the one. Kill him.
Uh-huh. Little guardian soldiers now.
For Nilfgaard! For Nilfgaard!
Hey. Love it. Love it. Bye. You guys are done for, honestly. There should be a mission done, by the way. There was a mission that I had to kill people with their own stuff. Alright, you ran around here. Oh,
Enough. You shall die. Here and now.
okay. So you say. Blowing shit up. Not God of War. One second. Teleporting wizard. Yeah, here it is. The messenger. Figure damage opponent to the mage attacks you only by summoning fireballs. The tricks can be easily evaded because you see them. Trickiest part is to make instantly teleport the way you approach. You have to defeat the mage, you have to learn his teleport spots in the area. There are 4 of them. And place hidden signs on his next position. Then when you approach him, you will get trapped. Use chance to harm him. Huh. So I was in the right thing. I think I placed it wrong. It's perfect. Got him. My God. What the hell? Let me search his corpse. Count marvels, correspondence, magnifying glass, and crawler. The messenger is done. Upon reading Marvel's letter, Geralt understood he had hit the bullseye. The Count was indeed collaborating with Nilfgaard. He had arranged the attack on the convoy carrying Boozy and Anais in a bid to abduct the royal bastards of the Emperor. Thus, he had a hand in the boy's death. Even if the Count had not intended the latter, Geralt had no choice. He set off to see Imperialix John Adalis to present his charges and evidence supporting them. Your Excellency, I am happy to report that Anais, Fortress Master daughter, has been handed over to the Cadvanians in Your Excellency's name as per our agreement. The girl is now under the Sorcerer Death Mold's care, and he appears to be more than pleased with the gift. I trust that since I have concluded my end of the matter, I can now expect swift closure thereof on Your Excellency's part. Sadly, not all went as planned. Fortress Master's son Boozy perished through a series of unfortunate coincidences. Yet, when dealing with such complex situations rife with unforeseen circumstances, one must be prepared to risk certain losses. I mourn for the lad, yet I trust Your Excellency will see the advantages of this turn of events. Besides, can one really expect to cheat fate? Your Excellency's faithful servant, Count Maravel. What do the things say? He had a hand in the boy's death, even if he had not intended. Okay. Yeah, that makes sense. He has a circle of endurance. I must meditate on these facts. And also, chance of bleeding plus 10%, chance of all critical effects plus 5%. You know what? Let's go for chance of all critical effects plus 5%. Give me some finesse. You know how it is. Finesse is very important. So they are both bad. Right? Neither of them are innocent. They both tried to kill them. His plan succeeded. Other guy's plan did not. Either way, they both deserve to go to jail.
Hush!
Hello, John Adalis.
Boozy and Anais.
Yes?
Yes. Accuse both.
Count Maravel outright betrayed Temeria, while Baron Kimbold planned to murder Foltest's children.
Those are serious charges.
Kimbold hired some thugs to do the wet work for him. I found them, and one's ready to testify. They never got the job done because the convoy carrying the children changed course, only to fall into an ambush set by Maravel. The Count wanted to hand Anais and Boozy over to the Nilfgaardians. You'll find the proof in this letter. Boozy's death was an accident.
He may not be dead.
Dark clouds gather over Temeria. I cannot arrest them both. Their contingents are among the largest in Loch Muin, and I cannot risk mutiny by their men. Thank you, Witcher. You did well to bring this matter to my attention. I only hope Baron Kimbold will agree to stand with me.
So what? I got nothing?
So you see, Baron, I have learned all, and it makes me sick to think about it. However, you may count yourself fortunate, for we've a greater problem to deal with. You shall provide me with your full support as we arrest Count Maravel.
This plea sounds more like a threat to me, Constable.
It is no plea, it is an order, and yes, a threat. Refuse, and the Council of Regents shall receive ample evidence of your crime. of your wish to slay the children for whom our king gave his life.
What are your terms, Natalis?
Upon returning to Vizima, I shall destroy the evidence against you. Prior to that, however, I expect your unconditional support.
How can I be certain you will do as you pledge?
My word still means something, unlike yours, you lying, rotting son of a whore.
So be it. But heed this, Constable. Do not try to cross me.
Oh. He's arrested. Okay, small cutscene. Medal of Distinguished Service to Temeria. Lilies and Vipers. Picked. Guards are back in their place. Nice, nice. And they're sleeping as well. It's a weapon? Oh, it's a trophy. Damage 5 to 11. Trophy. Distinction awarded for meritorious service to the Kingdom of Temeria. Plus 15 vitality and 5 to 11 damage. Sure, I'll love it. Am I waiting on my neck? Is this tongue on my thing? Alright, dude, that's pretty cool, I guess. Hello, John. Alright, nothing. Alright, that was cool. And because I did all that, I got another upgrade point. So, boom. Plus 15% chance of all critical effects. And then we have instant kill chances, reading, then invincible, vitality and damage reduction. Alright. Magnifying glass, short swords, correspondence. Right. So that's dealt with. We still have to, I don't know, go and rescue.
Yeah, greetings.
Look at my medal. He's gone. No, here he is.
You've wasted enough of my time.
Oh, you're not just talking to me anymore. What the hell, man? This guy is just gone. Can I not steal his stuff now? He was a thief.
Is a witcher a kind of sorcerer?
Begone! You've no business here.
The master is accused of treason. So,
What do you want here?
I guess I may have to put this here, honestly. That's straight. I got some swords for you. And I also may have... I don't know. Nah, I'm not gonna sell you right over. That's expensive.
What's he doing here?
Whatever the hell I want. As he laid open the schemes of of the two Temerian magnates and began to learn bits and pieces of Lucy's and Anna's fate, the Witcher drew closer and closer to concluding that all Temeria's highborn were guilty to some degree. After Foltest's death, each and every one had at least considered taking the throne, and some actually began to weave plots that would lead to their coronation. Geralt decided that both Baron Kimball and Count Maravel, through their scheming, had crossed a line into treason and brought misfortune to Foltest's children. The Witcher presented his charges to Interrex Natalis, but as it turned out, the arm of the law was not as long as one might have hoped. Given that the Baron and the Count had come to Lochmuin with their household troops, Natalis lacked the men to arrest them both. He decided to charge and arrest Maravel, judging his guilt to be greater. What is more, he asked Baron Kimball to lend him his men-at-arms in case of trouble. Needless to say, the Baron agreed eagerly. A bygone era. Find the he still haven't found the Ran Guardian. Okay, you know what? Maybe we can do that now. Because it is, we'll go to the sewers for that. I am aware of that much. She's right here. Okay, Lochmuin sewers. Head on in. Now this, my friends, is quite a place. No place quite like it, no? Oh, here it is. From bygone era. Give the Guardian the correct password. It's an actual face.
Nickbit.
See ya. What do I have to do? Bards of Banard, a learned sorcerer whom our hero met in Lochmuin, told Geralt an interesting story about the Vrans. The members of this extinct intelligent reptilian race loved Vard and gathered treasure. The Vrans were adept at securing the riches. They placed magical guardians near their hordes, and these would activate should someone carrying a token inscribed with the words of power necessary to open the passage come nearby. The guardians would allow into the treasuries only those who knew the password. Geralt kept Braz's advice in mind, and since it was likely that the document he found in the haunted house by the Pontar contained the Ran password, he decided to search Lochmuin for a spot at which it might be useful. As he wandered Lochmuin sewards, Geralt chanced upon a strange creature resembling a will-o'-the-wisp. The being asked him a question in an incomprehensible dialect. A cat caught Geralt's tongue, but fortunately, the notes taken from Malget's house started to glow faintly at that moment. The Witcher began to suspect the meeting was not accidental and that it might result in interesting things. Then our hero remembered Bards of Banard's tale of Brand Guardian, so he began looking through the manuscript for the haunted house in search of answers. Right. Margot's notes. Oh. I don't like the sources at all. Feel a bit of Humanity's letter, Thaler, Captain's log, hospital files, Wild Hunt, Margot's letter for your Hog name Hensel, Visionary, Marlet's wrote, Nana, Nibbit, Nana, Kanpa, Z, Udu, Ya, Gat, Exa, Nana, Z, Udu, Z, Gat, Kampa, Nibbit. Now I'm not really sure of password. I'll take a photograph of this anyway. That's my own face. Turn this around, please. Thank you. And we'll just snack a photo of this. Malget's mysterious notes. Soldier's death mold's grimoire. Soldier's note to visionary. Visionary notes. Wild Hunt. This was after, so we're done. Hello.
Nigbit.
Nana. Nope, that's not right. Does he always say?
Nigbit.
Nigbit. I don't know. Kanpa? Oh, he hurt me.
Nigbit.
Nigbit. He hurt me again.
Nigbit.
It's not Nigbit, it's not Kampa. Is it Nana? I see Nana is here, the first one, but Nigbit. So Nana, Kanpa, Z, Aya. Nope.
Nigbit.
Uduya.
Nigbit.
No. Udu.
Nigbit.
Cat. Keep kidding me.
Nigbit.
Exa.
Nigbit.
Z. Oh. Shit. It's right. Z. Udu. Z. Nope, it's not what is written on this damn document. It's not Z. Maybe it's Z Udu Ya.
Nigbit.
Nigbit. Z Udu Ya. Okay, yeah, it is. Aya. Kat. Exa. And then Nana is like you gotta skip it. So Z. No. Shit.
Nigbit.
Z. Udu Ya. Aya. Guard. Exa. Nana. So Nana means like go backwards or Exa again. That's fine. Maybe we okay, we go ahead and then come back, right? That's what it is. So Z Uru Ya Aya Gat Exa. And then Canpa. Oh, okay.
Nigbit.
Z. Uruya. Aya. Guard. Exa. Nana there? There's no Nana. Kanpa? No, we already tried Kanpa. Did we try Kanpa? It's not Kanpa.
Nigbit.
Nana Kanpa means something. Nana Z? No, Z is like starting already. So Nana and then there's Nana again. And there's Nibbit at the end. We know this is what this is. So it's Z, Uruya, Aya. Oh, that's yes, my bad. Z, Uruya, Aya, Guard, Exa, and then okay. Now it is Z, Udu, Z, Gat, Kanpa, and Nibbit. That's what it is. It's not Kanpa, it's not Z. Maybe it is Udu Zai. It's not Udu Zai either.
Nigbit.
Z, Uduya, Aya, Guard, Exa. Then we go back to Guard. Nope.
Nigbit.
Bro, I don't know what you want from me. Z, Uduya, Aya, Guard, Exa. It's not Z again. I still tried that. I tried Exa also again. What about Nibbit? Okay, it's Nibbit. Oh, Nibbit, Kanpa, we go opposite. Maybe? It is, okay. Nibbit, Kanpa, Gat. Udu, Z. Oh! Boom. Enter the magic portal. Let's do it. Open the door is in the braziers. Oh wow, okay. So each one lights others as well. So unlighting does nothing? No, unlighting also does something. Oh, that leaves only one. Is it done? No, this resets. Oh no, it's done. Alright, pass the door. Easy puzzles. There's a dude here. Hello, dude. Are you a Ran?
Welcome, Chosen One.
Oh.
Who are you?
The ancients vested my soul with the task of operating their most prized artifact as a means of rewarding those proclaimed Chosen Ones.
Once. What does the artifact do?
How exactly does the artifact work?
It allows me to rectify certain errors of the past and enhance the skills of the Chosen One to render him closer to how he would wish to be. However, remember, All things in nature have their price, and this price varies. Are you ready?
Yeah, get started, I guess. Geralt's abilities have been reset. All talents. Oh my god. Okay, I see. Huh. Yeah, I mean, I'm fine with this. Parry blows from all directions. Redirect arrows back towards the shooter. I was perfect as I was. I don't need to do anything. I'm happy with the way I put my points. It's just a respec room. Honestly, I'm disappointed. That was not that good, but fine, whatever. Geralt read the passage from Maglet's notes correctly. The Brand Guardian opened a magical portal and then disappeared. But the riddles had hardly ended. The Witcher passed through the portal and emerged in a locked room. The 7 braziers that stood within had to be used to open the door. It is therefore not unreasonable to assume that the Rans became extinct because they found it hard to exit their homes. Geralt noticed that his every action caused 2 reactions. If he lit and extinguished brazier, 2 others would be affected. Lit ones would be extinguished and extinguished ones would be lit. Our hero began to notice a pattern in the workings of this magical riddle. Geralt managed to light all the braziers. With the door unlocked, he could proceed. Geralt's patience was rewarded. Beyond the door, another guardian awaited him. A mysterious being brought to life by the Rans. Geralt heard the guardian out and did not hesitate for an instant. He announced that he was indeed the chosen one, and the guardian had been awaiting, and then allowed the creature to use the artifact that was the key to the prize. Having made use of the artifact, it is safe to contend. The experience changed Geralt thoroughly. Ready like never before, he set off to complete his task, the task that had brought him to Lochmuin. It didn't really change me at all, bro. I'm kinda exactly the same. But I chose not to change anything because I didn't need to. I believe I am perfect as I am. Whether you believe it or not. Anyway. Excuse me. Excuse me, I can't press escape, but it's shitty, it's bad. I want to save the game. They will not let me. Again. What is today in games not, letting me save? It's the second fucking time it happened. I know it's strong language, but I would like to go. Armor of Vice. 24 armor. Whatever. I'm sure it's good or whatever, but Ran armor. Armor of Yiskit. Mystic River. Find a smith who is also a sorcerer and have him make Ran armor. Geralt searched for quite a while, but he found the chest beneath Lochmuin streets. In it was a treasure that, when combined with Ran armor enhancements, could be forged into a marvelous set of armor. However, a sorcerer's skill was needed for that. What did I just get? Armor of Yiskit, which again is pretty good because this is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 more. This was 25. This is 26. God damn it. Incineration, bleeding. This is better. Damage bonus on signs. Let's use more vigor as well. God damn it, man. I hate it. Digrith is terrible. Ran armor is 30. Okay, this is just straight up better. So, yeah. Plus 40 vitality from damage from magic. Armor of Yiskith is needed, okay. And Ran armor enhancement. Studded leather, we need 1 more. Little more cloth and some more twine. And I could do it. I guess I'll go back. It might then allow me to save the game. I need but a few more items anyway. Because I had found both the letters and the Ryan armor enhancement as well. That they had bought. I cannot save the game. It's terrible.
Oh!
I hate it. Why? At all times. Like, okay, sometimes I can't.
Take care.
What do I need? A sorcerer smith. You are Bears of Banard. You're a sorcerer.
Take care.
What are you talking about? Are you the sorcerer smith? No.
Come back for a game sometime.
I mean, if you're a sorcerer, not really a smith.
Godspeed, Witcher.
Find a smith who is also a sorcerer and have him make Ran armor. You are not a sorcerer smith. Oh, you know what?
Hop in for it.
Maybe he is a damn sorcerer smith, isn't he? Are you a damn sorcerer smith, piece of shit? Armor of Wise. It's probably all the way down here. Yeah, you can make a Ran armor. 2,000 orens? Have you lost your mind? I mean, I could probably spurge that somehow. Because I don't need all of this stuff that I got. Ran armor enhancement, yeah, it's just +1 armor, 15 vitality, 5 bleeding. It's not really that good, but with that one, we can make some incredible armor. 2,000 orens? Are you crazy? I don't think anything costs that much. I guess, oh, it's well, this costs 500, I guess. Armor of Ease. Well, Armor of Ease not really that good. 250 for Caramine. Yeah, like 1,000 even. I was gonna be ready to play. You know, pay. Freaking 2,000 though. Like, are you crazy? It's too much. Can't afford this. Now, don't get me wrong, I would be able to afford it if I hadn't spent all my money on that. Although this Derrate can go, right? Doesn't need Derrate in the formula. Amethyst dust. I guess you can have like a lot of it. You can have like all my timber. Gargoyle hearts. There you go. I need Necker hearts for something I remember. Meteor is nothing. Arrakis armor. Riga hide. What about by value? You know what? This will probably get me there. Oh yeah. I've been collecting this. I've never sold it. Oh hell yeah. Now that, my good friends, that is money. Okay, let's get the best armor in the game, shall we? Give me studded leather. Wait, do I need studded leather for it and not hardened leather? I do need studded leather. Which you need first of all 2 hardened leather. Okay, so for hardened leather, we need H hardened leather. Okay, so we can make 1 hardened leather. We'll need 2 more leather.
Why'd you do that?
I'm making this damn thing work at the episode. Give me 2 leathers.
Leave the royal corpse. Witcher.
Craft me another hardened leather. Boom. Now I need from S. I need studded leather. Boom. And now make me freaking ran armor. Mystic River completed. Another like super long quest. Quest phase completed. And quest completed. Mystic River. Finding an appropriately schooled craftsman was easier than Geralt initially thought. Braz of Banard, a legendary sorcerer smith, was present at the Sorcerer Summit. For a moderate fee, he made Ran armor for Geralt, so the adventure that stretched along the Pontas current came to an end. And we still have all this, though. From a bygone era. Well, whatever. Let's equip this Ran armor. It's already almost as good as a Drog armor, and it's not even got enhancements on it. So it's got vitality, resistance, blah blah blah. It's just better. It also gives me passive vitality regeneration. I guess it matches my other stuff, doesn't it? Not really. It's got like a ring on it. It's got scales as well, which is kind of weird. Okay, but we can put in. I guess I'll sell the Drog armor. It's very good armor, and I'm loath to get rid of it. And I'm sure you'll pay me like a pittance. I know you'll pay me nothing for it. It's just a kind of asshole. $200. Like that's worth nothing. It's actually just trash. So studded leather is just +2, +1, and this +1. Steel plate is +2. Poisoning, bleeding, incineration +1, +1. Okay, what kind of enhancements can I make? Craft me armor of Tyrannalia. Okay, biter, blue meteorite, carmine. That's just an armor set. Diamond armor reinforcements. We have all the ingredients for this. +2 armor and 10 vitality is what that does. Gauntlets, trousers, Endriga hide reinforcements. Yeah, no, not interested. Hunter's armor, Kirin carapace reinforcement. This vigor regeneration. Kirin trap, long robust gauntlets, Mahakam and Shiro, Falconeer's gauntlets, oil, fury, trap, robust cloths, sun rune gives 5% damage, ran armor, and then Yizgit rune, which is, I guess we'll just make one. You just need Necker hearts for that. And the essence of water. So are diamond ones better than what I've got? Because I've got some enhancements. So I got magic wrap as well, which is like sign bonus, but we don't really use signs. We got like steel blade enhancements. So this is poisoning, bleeding, and incineration. Plus 3% is like meh. You know what? Give me diamond ones. Craft me freaking diamond armor reinforcements. Okay. Make me another one. Now I'm gonna go get 2 oil and make me a 3rd one.
The White Wolf?
That's why I gathered so many freaking diamonds. Alright, give me oil. You got some oil on ya? Here you go. Give me a little bit of oil. Do you see this armor? Like maybe it does match, you know, the red.
Your towers and crystal balls.
It's not really
Break your
scaly.
walls and burn your.
It is good though. Craft me an item. Diamond armor reinforcement. Diamond dust is made of teeth. Right, okay. Alright. Alright, so we got 3 diamond armor reinforcements. Boom. 36 armor plus 70 vitality. For 20% reduction from magic, 70% resistance to incineration, bleeding, and poisoning, and 2 vitality regeneration. With 3 diamond armor reinforcements placed on it. This is an insane armor set. And put a freaking ESK rune. 7% damage and 8% bleeding on this damn sword. Now it's 38% bleeding, plus 48 to 54 damage, plus 4% to rates, 2 adrenaline generation, and 2% chance of instant kill. And all we need is more Necker hearts to make more of this.
Likewise!
Alright, so Selkirk's armor. We do have fire runes, which gives plus 10% incineration chance, which I can dump on this, but I think basically damage is the most important thing to me. Right, I don't really care about anything else. By the way, I put it on my dang silver sword instead of my dancer sword. So that's a very good thing to do. Maybe the moon rune, earth rune is actually trash. Like, oh, you want a rune on your sword that gives you extra health? Come on, man. I guess damage reduction on block is something. But not really what I'm looking for. Anyway, I'll end the episode here. Oh, sorry. Pressing escape does nothing. You know what? There's another issue. Let's look it up. There has to be a solution for this. Right? Cannot open menu The Witcher 2. Yeah. So I search for on the group and anything hitting escape is no longer bringing up the main menu to save, load, quit. If I open any sub menu and close them, but I cannot, yeah, this is the same thing. It happened to me a few times since 2.0 for no apparent reason. Hitting F5 to save. Oh, you can hit F5 to save? Okay, well that helps. Alright, I'll see you all in the next one.